Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to ZEN-TAROT. My name's Julie. We're going to do a reading for you today, Capricorn. We're looking at your energy with the solar eclipse, this last eclipse of the season, September 21st. Want to see how your energy is doing, check in with you. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you would like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I will leave my information in the description box below. Let's get going, Capricorn. How are you all doing? Let's start out with an Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether. Spirit, can we get some messages for the sign of Capricorn? What is going on with Capricorn? Slowing down. I love this. The Page of Pentacles. Really slowing the energy down now. So I like that. Taking your time. Moving along. Oh, look at the sorrow on the bottom of the deck. Coming out of some sorrow, some grief. You're taking your time with it. You're healing. You are moving through something. We come to an understanding that we can never get over something, but we know how to manage it. We learn how to manage it and how to move through it and how to live with it. So that's what you're doing here, Capricorn. Look at this, the burden underneath that. So yeah, you've really gone through something difficult these past maybe 9 years there. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether guiding you through this healing process. This is a healing happening here, so I love that. What is that? It flew out. The cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Look at this abundance coming to you. The number 15 converts to a 6. Sixes are all about moving on, moving over the choppy waters, getting through those dark storms here, Capricorn. So, wow, look at the bounty heading toward you. Look at the abundance heading towards you. Very, very much Capricorn energy right here. Capricorn energy right here. Miracles are endless. Love that. And the armadillo spirit set healthy boundaries, number 3. So as you're moving through this grief, as you're moving forward into new situations, new things here, you're setting some very, very healthy boundaries. It's just, this invisible line in front of you, this divine line in front of you, you will not cross. You will come to me correctly or you will not come to me at all. You have this very beautiful armor, this emotional intelligence that knows the difference between someone coming at you in fear or in pain or in anger with different motives here. So yeah, love this understanding coming into you. All right. Let's pull some tarot cards for you, Capricorn. We are going to take a look at the mind space, the heart space, and the soul space. But first of all, we're going to take a look at the mind space because that's where everything starts. What we think about comes about, and a belief is just a thought we keep thinking over and over. So what are you thinking about here? The 3 of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. The 3 of Pentacles, the really garnering a plan now, getting a plan together now, getting the task list written out, the to-do list. Yes, getting organized now. That's what you're doing. You're getting organized in the mind space now. Well, what are you preparing to do here? The 3 of Pentacles is also about foresight and preparation, and it's a Pentacles card, so it has to do with your money. So what are you planning to do here? What's the big plan? Ooh, the Page of Swords. Some kind of brilliant idea came in, or an offer, or just really right when you needed it. You needed this beautiful distraction to come in from the sorrow and the burden to keep your mind on the future, on hope, on new beginnings here. So yeah, something came in right at the nick of time here. It was like a light bulb moment, a real eureka, right when you were thinking about slowing down, So I wonder what that's about. Why this push me, pull me energy about slowing down and then getting up and going. What's that all about in the mind space for Capricorn? 7 of Wands. Look at the spiritual karmic ending here with the number 7. There's something that's ending out. She's looking at the past. She's got this bubble of protection. You're so protected right now. It's just like you have this bubble of protection around you, around your home, around your loved ones. It's almost unbreakable. It's just really this bond between you and spiritual beings now. I love this. I absolutely love this because you're taking the time to realize it. You're connecting with them. You're thinking about them. Memories really, really flooding into your mind space. That is them hoping that you can heal, hoping you can laugh. Remember those times when you used to laugh or have fun or be children together. Just a real lightheartedness without the weight of the world or the weight on your shoulders here. You're really, really gone through something very, very heavy. It's like the weight of the world was on your shoulders. I can almost feel my shoulders cramping up, or my upper back here, just really feeling the weight of the world. And you were carrying it. You were carrying other people through and their emotions through because maybe they couldn't handle it or the pain was bigger. You had this kind of low level understanding that their pain was almost more unbearable than yours. So there were people that you had to get through something, and you were walking a very small tightrope here, trying to keep that balance with the whole weight of the world on your shoulders here. So you've gone through something. You're slowing it down now, getting much more in tune with your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts here. And there's hope. There is hope with the light bulbs, with the Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Something has caught your attention. It's almost like this little glimmer, this glimmer of hope in the future here. What is that? What is this glimmer I am seeing out of my peripheral for Capricorn? Knight of Wands. Good God, this fire, this 1111 card coming forward here. You see the wands have the 1111 sign there for you. So yeah, 1111 is an angel number. It's a number to stop and think about what you're thinking about, right? Not just say, oh, 1111, but what does that mean? What were you thinking about? What were you doing? What were you trying to process? Where were you going? So make it mean something. Don't let those numbers come, those signs come to you in vain, and just getting the excitement that the sign is there. What is it telling you? What is it telling you? Where is it leading you or guiding you here? So absolutely beautiful. Something with your passion, your fire, your desires. It's like they're waking up after they've been numb for a while or severed. Maybe, you know, when you have surgery and they sever right through those nerves, and you don't feel a thing. You don't feel a thing. A couple weeks go by, you don't feel like, this is great. This is great. Wow, I could survive anything. And then those nerve endings start waking up, and they want to be felt, and they want to reconnect, and they want to be a part of your system again. So that can be very painful. It's like, wow, I was out though. I'm picturing, what is that, 1408, when he's, we've only just begun, keeps playing, what the hell is that? It tormented me, but there's a point where he thinks he's out. He thinks he's out of that hell room, and it's just like he's at the post office and everything starts breaking away, and he's really been there all along. And so that's what I'm feeling. Grief works this way through us, Capricorn. Just when we think we're out of grief, or we just start laughing at it, or it just something lightens our heart with it, bam, you can wake up and be totally back where you were the very next day. It can feel very defeating, very dark at times, but the better days get more and more common here. They're more and more in between. Sooner or later, you're going to have a couple of better days and then a bad day. And then you have a week of good days and then 2 bad days, right? It just works this way with grief. It's the way to heal. It's the way to process through grief. So absolutely beautiful. You are such an earth angel. You have this beautiful, beautiful aura about you that can be seen by so many. I'm not sure if you understand how vibrant this has made you, how visible this experience has made you. It's just you're moving forward. You're distracted by something over here, something that's come in, a new opportunity or a new offer that's come in, and you're just leaving this wake of healing behind you. It's so beautiful, because anyone standing in the wake of your healing is feeling that beautiful, beautiful feeling of release, feeling of being able to let go, to not worry about it for a minute. Maybe you have this beautiful way of changing the conversation, going from, yeah, that really, really hurt, and what do you think about this? And you have this beautiful way of navigating away from the grief here for someone or some people who are having a very, very, very hard time dealing with this. So wow, it's not like you got any reprieve from that, but you had to be the strong one. You definitely had to be the strong one through something. And now you're just wanting to be weak and vulnerable, but Spirit won't let you because the strength you have now, you never had before even. So you're just evolving up through the strength. You're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And you're just looking for this minute to go crawl in the corner and cry. Oh God, have I been there? All right, let's take a look at the heart space for you, Capricorn. What's going on? Oh my God, look at this with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has turned here. A big, big shift in your luck, a big shift in your life here. Really rising above now. The 10, the number 10 converts to a 1, converts to the solo journey. You are all about rising up now. Look at this storm that you are coming from. The dark times that you are coming from, Capricorn, is just absolutely horrendous. And then this pops out. But it did pop out in reverse, the 9 of Swords here. So we're going to leave it in reverse. Wow, look at that. It tried to steal my voice there, this grief. This grief can be so overpowering. It's the energy. It's the lowest you can be in your life is when you're letting go or you're saying goodbye. It just seems so final for a while. And that feeling can last for as long as it takes here. So don't rush yourself in or out of grief here. If you're not grieving, don't push yourself to grieve because you will. So don't try to prepare. There's these moments I've gone through in my life. My parents, when they started really, really getting into the older age, my mom is 83 and my dad passed away at 85 in 2022. But there was a decade where I was pre-grieving them. I saw the changes. I saw them slowing down. I saw the health problems creeping up. All of their friends, look, yeah, my voice is not wanting to go there. All of their friends starting to kind of pass away in stages there. And it is difficult. It's the most difficult time of your life. For me, I'm entering into my 60s now, and my 50s, I really very much can't wait to get out of my 50s. It's when everything started shifting and changing for me in really scary ways because of the aging process and the battle we go through. That's why this energy of, look at this with the sun underneath the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Spirit doesn't want me to talk about that. I was going to go into the energy of the youth and how they almost begrudge the older. It's like, because there was a saying, okay, boomer, when, it still goes around, but like boomers have nothing to offer, or they're just too old to insert any of their opinions or anything like this. There was just this big battle against age. That is the dumbest battle of all, because you too will be there. It's inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable. So why would you stand so firmly in a belief that old people are useless when you will absolutely be there? There's no stopping it. So I never quite understood that. But you are coming out of some grief here. Absolutely coming out of some grief here. And your heart is lightening up. You feel this big change coming. You've been waiting for the change to come. And here it is. And it almost scares you. It's like the hell you knew. It was so familiar, this living in grief or a fear of losing or actually losing. It's just the same energy, right? It's the same anchor to the earth. It's just some people get so caught up in this life. My grandma used to say, don't get too attached to life. It's just some people cling to it with this white-knuckled grip, and it's just not a fun ride. It's just really not a fun ride. Just they're on that merry-go-round. They don't want it to ever end. And, some people are on the roller coaster having the time of their life. So you're moving into at least a period where you're willing to get on the teacups, right? Getting off the merry-go-round. But you're not quite ready for that roller coaster yet. Big, big changes ahead for you, though, whether you like it or not, with the 8 of Wands. And the wheel in your heart space and grief in reverse here. You are moving on from something in big, big ways. It happens exponentially. So you're at your darkest time. You're on your knees. You're praying for mercy, right? Just have mercy, Spirit. And bam, it really happens exponentially. It's like the leap forward. It's almost a quantum leap for you because you've been in grieving mode for a very, 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 very long time. You know how to handle very, 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 very long time. You know how to handle grief. You know how to look grief right in the eyes here, Capricorn. So this happens exponentially as you walk away from it, as you really, really let it go, and understand that some people, the way they're feeling, they have that white knuckled grip to the grief and they're never going to let it go. You can try prying at their fingers forever. They just can't let it go, but that was their purpose here. That's why they're going through that for a purpose. It's not up to us to determine how deep someone's grief should or can go. So you're moving out of this very exponentially. It's almost like this quantum leap out. You're shattering through this protection because you don't need it anymore. You don't need the spiritual protection that you had around you before that you do today. You don't need that anymore. You're very much willing to break the ceiling, break the glass ceiling. Let's see how far I can go. Really understanding the preciousness, the reverence of life because of your loss here. So you are not going to waste one more second on the piddly stuff. You are not going to sweat the small stuff. And you are understanding, wow, it really is all small stuff. That was the big stuff, right? The loss, the grief, the sorrow, that was the big stuff. So now it's all small stuff. Now it's smooth sailing for you. Because grief can never hit us the same way again. It can never be that first feeling of shock and awe or loss to the depths that you've gone through here, Capricorn. So it's never the same again. It's like first love, your first grief is just like your first love. It never really hits that hard again because now you've experienced that. It's another tool under your belt here. So let's see what's happening in the foundation and the everyday for Capricorn. What is this big change? How is this affecting your life here? How is this affecting the daily here with this massive change you are going through? Beautiful, beautiful change ahead. 2 of Wands that comes out in reverse. You're still not quite. It's like that shadow period. It keeps bringing you back, or you think you're not ready, or you think you need to be more prepared. You know, it is about writing down the goals now, writing down the visions now. You don't need a vision board that's never worked for me, or if that works for you, fantastical, keep using that. But you need to have a very, very clear picture of the steps ahead. It can't be this, okay, I'm good, right? It's just, it never happens this way. Okay, I'm healed. Life is about a healing process here. We're always healing. So you're never just going to be done with it, right? So it's a managing it now. A living with it now. It's like getting the diagnosis and it shocks you and awes you. And it's just like, oh my God, I never imagined that this would happen to me. And then as time goes by, it's like, am I going to let this take me down? Am I going to lay down and die with this? Or am I going to find other ways to manage this? Is there treatment? Is there possibilities that I could live a happy, normal life even with this? If I can manage it here, it's all about the management of it. That's what grief is. So yeah, you're learning ways to manage it. And one way to do that is to write down a goal list or a vision board, or, okay, I can't do this today, but in a year from now, where do I see myself? Where do I see myself in a year? I see myself in a year from now. Really put yourself there. Where do you want to see yourself? Not the fears of where you think you'll be in a year from now, because my brain has a lovely way of torturing me this way, that I'm going to be homeless, or I'm going to be sick, or I'm going to be alone, or don't go there, Capricorn. Don't go there. Don't go back to the dark. It's going to be exponentially better now. Now are the days of exponentially better. I feel better. Better is good, right? Better is good. So when someone asks you how you are, you're going to say, you know what? I feel better, and better is good here. It's that next logical step out. So beautiful, beautiful. If you're feeling trapped, or you're feeling like things are never going to change, just hold on. Change is inevitable, and it really is the only constant. And with the wheel in your heart space here, change is a coming, and it's about you managing your life, managing your grief, managing your happiness, not being, on one extreme or the other here. So this is about you managing and then thriving. It's going from surviving, you've been in survival mode, to really just releasing this. It comes through massive release, however that happens for you, however you can get it out. It's like that poison within us, grief. It'll poison every cell. So let it in baby doses, but then let it out, let it process, let it right back out into the universe. So that's a great way to process grief. All right, let's see. What else in the daily? Where are you going with this big change? Oh, God, look at this with the 10 of Swords. Wow. With the sense of purpose, the sense of determination, this So strong, Capricorn. You are so strong. You're one of the strong ones. And after this healing period, you're really going to be unstoppable. You are absolutely unstoppable after this, because what is going to take you down more than that? Nothing. There is nothing on this earth that will take you down like that did. So please, please know this, trust the angels, trust the spiritual information that's coming to you right now. It's time to walk away from the grief. It's time to say goodbye to it. It's time to bid it adieu, because it served you. It helped you. It really, really helped some people in your family circle, in your friend circle, in your wherever that, whatever that means to you. You have been the rock. You have been the angel. You have been the guiding light for someone in someone's life here. And it was so needed and it was so purposeful, but you weren't allowed to express what you were going through. It was always about what everyone else around you was going through. Capricorn, hold on to your hat, because you are about to walk into a period of time where this is all about you and your healing and your management of what's gone on and your learning and your life's purpose here really, really coming to light now. So absolutely beautiful. This is all about you and your process and your healing and your moving forward here. You moving forward, merging this. There's a word, it's escaping me here, but you are the hybrid now. You're the hybrid now. You know how to handle the dark and you know how to handle the light now. You're walking this beautiful, beautiful path of true authenticity. It's very rare. It's very unique to you. And it's absolutely glorious, because you're walking into a new period of your life, a new opening, a new awakening, a new period of hope, faith, renewal here. So it's beautiful. The angels are singing, the gods are singing, and I know you are, because you're ready. You're so ready to be done with this dark time of your life, this dark night that you've gone through here. But you know what happens after the darkest night of our lives, right? It's the brightest dawn. Dawn will come. Dawn is inevitable. It's inevitable. You can't stop it. And once that sun rises, you know how fast that happens. It just really, it's exponential now. Now it's just full sun. You're coming into a period of your life of full sun now, Capricorn. But you've got the sunscreen you need. You've got the spiritual blockage you need to not let those negative, fear-based, dark energies back into your existence here with the Nine of Swords in reverse now. So love that we started it out with the Nine of Swords in the upright to kind of guide me where this was going. And then we turn it around in the heart space with the Nine of Swords in reverse. And then the Ten of Swords in the foundation. I know what I've gone through. You can't convince me otherwise. I've been through something here, but I'm stronger than ever. And now I have the sun to guide me. Now the sun is up. The sun has risen, Capricorn, and you are seeing it very, very clearly. You're not shielding it from your eyes. You're not blocking it from your vision any longer. So absolutely beautiful. Moving on with the Six of Swords. Again, sixes are all about moving on from the choppy waters. All right, Capricorn, I think I will leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I was like, where's that other six? It's up here in the 15 in the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Just really open yourself up to miracles again. You opened yourself up to the dark. You opened yourself up to as low as you could go on this earth. Now open yourself up to the other side of it. Open yourself up to the sun and the light and the warmth that spiritual guidance is trying to send your way. Yes, I love this. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for stopping by. I am sending you all my love and light and a huge, huge hug, because I'm a Capricorn moon and I have been through grief. I have lost and lost and lost, but I feel like those of us that have, we are definitely on the other side, and we get to experience life again and the sweet oblivion of not remembering how bad that hurt. So okay, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you all my love and light, Capricorn. I will definitely tune in with you soon.